Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Monday Jam. I'm Tyler Grant. Great to be here with you. We're going to get right into it once I double check on the live stream. Hope you all have had a wonderful fall. We're almost to winter. Next week is the winter solstice. And we didn't get nearly as much snow as we were hoping for on the Front Range of Colorado. We barely got any. But other parts of Colorado did get some snow, so we're still keeping our fingers crossed for a real winter around here. I got new strings, so you might see me tune up a little bit here and there throughout the broadcast. We're going to start with Little Cabin Home on the Hill, our pet song. Our perpetual pet song, the one that we've probably played the most on the Jam because it's just one of the best songs and it's a great one to kind of come back to and practice on. So, Little Cabin Home on the Hill in the key of G. It goes 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1. 1 and 1 and a 5. 1 1 and a 5 and a 1. Then you go to 4 chord. For someone has taken you from me. Back to 1. 1 and 1 to the 5. 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1. Little cabin home on the hill. Got it? Okay. It's always just a quick little run through. That's the way I do it. You can always come back and study up on the song a little bit more if you're not familiar with it. But this is like a jam where, you might get a quick run through, kind of like I gave you there, and then you play it. That's the way bluegrass goes. You're not always completely prepared for the song, but we play them anyway. We wing it in bluegrass music, right? Well, hopefully many of you are up on this song. It's one that we've done quite a bit. And I'll play you a sample kickoff. If I was kicking off this song, it might go something like... I almost do that the same every time now because we played this song so much. That's what happens when you get into the habit of having what we call a pet song, which just means it's a song you play often, play regularly, come back to it, and these arrangements kind of just take shape, whether you try to arrange it or not. Okay, so nice slow tempo here, and you are going to kick us off on Little Cabin Home on the Hill in the key of G. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear. It seems there's a longing for you still. All I can do now is sit alone and cry in our little cabin home on the hill. For someone has taken and left me here all alone. find there's no more happiness for you. Let your thoughts turn back once more, if you will, to our little cabin home on the hill. Last chorus. For someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. All right. So remember, if this is your first time joining us, that is the end of the song. It's like a foot kick. And if I was going to tag it, I would do my best to give you that cue. Okay, so looks like we're working over in Facebook land. How we doing on the YouTube channel? It looks like it is playing. Okay, very good. I'll come check in with everyone in a moment here. Let's move on the set list here. Just a closer walk with thee. So I'm trying to think of cool songs that, and this is a new round of Monday jams. We've been back on for, I guess this is the 4th or 5th week. So kind of digging up songs that that we haven't done yet. This month. So this is one of them, good old hymn. And this is a very simple version of it. You'll hear New Orleans versions and other versions that might have some chord substitutions in them. Pretty straight up version here in G. 1 and 1 to the 5. 5 and 5 back to 1. 1 and 1 to the 4. And a 1 and a 5 and a 1. So that's the whole thing. And understanding the melody, of course, is how you're going to kick this song off. So I'll try to play a very straight version of the melody here, but I might embellish it a little bit. Let's see what happens. This is how I might kick off that song. A 1, and I'm going to slow it down a little bit. This is definitely a slow song. A 1, 2, 3. So if you're doing a low break, I'm speaking guitar language here, but doing a low version like that, I don't have anything I can do. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. The melody note starts on the 5th. I am weak, but thou art strong. I am weak, but thou art strong. I'll sing it in the proper octave. That melody note is the 7th of the 5 chord. So if I was kicking that off down here, that doesn't really work for melody strum, that 7th. That really throws me for a melody strum version. If I was up here, I could work it into a roll or something like that, a little bit of cross picking. Anyway, just so you know, the melody starts on the 5th of the 1 chord. That melody is the 7th of the 5 chord. A cool melody. That's why one of the reasons I really love this song. But anyhow, why don't you go ahead and kick us off, and I'll stop talking, and we'll play this song and sing it in the key of G. A 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
But thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is old and time for me will be no more, guide me gently, safely o'er to thy kingdom shore, to thy shore. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Play it. Last chorus. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. There's lots more verses to that, but I just wanted to get our picking in and get you a little taste of how this song goes if you're not unfamiliar with it. Okay, how's everyone doing out there? On the YouTube land, hi Matt. Cool, thanks for picking along. Hi Amy from Richmond. Hi Adaptive from Baltimore, right on. William from PA. Dearson. Sounds good. Devin on the Keweenaw Peninsula. Cool. Thanks, Devin, for picking along. How about Facebook land? Corey, the 4 minor. Yeah, the 4 minor is pretty standard on this one. I wanted to keep it simple for this one. But yeah, thanks for that, Corey. Hi, MC in NorCal playing banjo. Hello, Sage. Hi, Mike. Help to show what works and what does not. Yep. Cool.
Mike is in Richmond, Virginia. Chris Westcott in Richmond. Hi, Aaron. Finally got the little cabin home on the hill down. Good for you. Hey, Don in Palisson, Ontario, in the rain and snow. Hey, thanks for the reminder. Got to do that song. Elaine from New Jersey. Hello. Hi, Aaron in Saranac Lake. Hi, Colin in Yorkshire, UK. Hi, Richard in North Carolina. Hi, Heidi in New Jersey. Hi, Jim in New Jersey. And hello, Corey. Thank you for being here, everybody. What's next? Miss McLeod's. Okay, this is another tune that was kind of one of our pet tunes there for a time. I'm feeling myself going out a little bit here. I'm gonna double check the tuning. An easy, fun instrumental called Miss McLeod's Reel. So brief run through in G. Da, da, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5, 1 and a 1 and a 1, 4, 4 and a 5 and a 1. That's the A part. It happens twice. The B part has the exact same changes, but the melody's different. Hop, high, ladies, 3 in a row. Hop, high, ladies, 3 in a row. Hop, high, ladies, 3 in a row. Don't mind the weather when the wind don't blow. It does 2 of those. Okay? So I'm going to kick us off. And again, if you need to review the song, or this is a tune, I should say, it's an instrumental. If you need to review it, just come back to the video and review it. For now, let's go ahead and play it. If you know this one already, awesome. This is a tune I've taught quite a bit on my workshop, and we've done it a lot in previous jams. So hopefully many of you are familiar with it. Miss McLeod's Reel. I'm going to kick it off, and we're going to play it twice through each. So I'll play it, you play it, I play it, you play it, and after that second time, you tag. Okay? And I'm going to kick it off with Taters. I'm going to go. Okay, so here it is for real. I'm going to kick it off. Miss McLeod's Reel in G. Okay. Cool. Hope you got a good tag in there. I was just sort of answering your tag. Miss McLeod's Reel. Fun tune. All right. Everything's looking good on the stream. Looks like we're in there. Rabbit in the log on the slow jam. Good idea, Aaron. I usually do that on the fast jam because it's a fast tune. But yeah, I can work that into the slow jam next week. Hi, Jack in Ohio. All right, what's next here? Footprints in the Snow. Oh boy, I keyed this one down. I've been singing it in D, and I'm keying it down to C. It's a little more manageable, especially this early in the session. And now Bill Monroe sang this song in E, very high vocal. So Footprints in the Snow. Hopefully it'll bring us some snow here in the West. In the key of C, it goes 1, a 1, and a 1, and a 1, 1 to the 4, and a 5, and 5, 5 back to 1, 1 and a 1, 1 to the 4, and a 5, and a 5, and a 1. If I'm kicking it off, I might go something like... So one thing I missed there, let's see, I'll just play the straight melody. Now I'll embellish it. That's the trick, is getting back to that. So, get that melody in there best you can. Pick up the tempo a wee bit. And here we go, Footprints in the Snow. Kick us off in the friendly key of C. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Some folks like the summertime when they can walk about. Strolling through the meadow green is pleasant, there's no doubt. Just give me the winter time when the snow's on the ground. For I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. I found her little footprints in the snow, Lord. God bless that happy day that Nellie lost her way. For I found her when the snow was on the ground. I'm gonna play it. I stopped in to see her, it was a big round moon, Her mother said she just stepped out, but be returning soon. I picked up her footsteps and I traced them in the snow, and I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints through the snow, found her little footprints in the snow. Lord, God bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. Play it. Now she's up in heaven, she's with the angel band. Someday I'll go and meet her in that promised land. Every time the snow falls, it brings back memories, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints through the snow, found her little footprints in the snow. Lord, God bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. Footprints in the Snow, what a great song. Classic. Hey, Taxman, having fun in Richmond. Hi, David, in New Mexico. Miss McLeod's Reel, yep, it's an old tune. It's just an old one. You might hear it called Hop High Ladies, or Have You Ever Seen the Devil, Uncle Joe? Those are alternate titles for Miss McLeod's Reel. Okay, next, Little Willie. This is an old number I got from the Stanley Brothers. Same changes as Little Maggie, and it is a totally different story. And a slightly different melody. So it goes in the key of A. This one has a flat 7 chord in it. So I'm capoed 2, which means my flat 7 major chord is in F. If you're uncapoed, it would be a G chord. Okay? So I'm going to call 1 7 or flat 7. That's going to be what I'm calling in the number system here. So, Little Willie goes, and a 1 to the flat 7. Slow it down. And a 1 and 5 and a 1. Same thing again. And a 1 to the flat 7. And a 1. That high Ralph Stanley vocal. And I'll do my best. But my kickoff would go something like, okay, so there it is, Little Willie in the key of A. Dun, dun, dun. Good tempo, we'll kind of keep that where it is. Go ahead and kick us off. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He said if I'd run away with him, his dear wife I would be. I'll play it. I was so far away from home when little Willie said to me, go home, my dear little girl. My wife you'll never be. Play it. My mother was so kind to me, and she always loved me, dear. You led me far away from home. How can you leave me here? It's nature, nature, my dear little girl. It's nature for to be. My mind is to ramble around, and I bid this wide world adieu. Play one more. Here's that last verse again. Nature, nature, my dear little girl. It's nature for to be. My mind is to ramble around, and I bid this wide world adieu. Okay, I'm warming up to that high vocal here. Trippy, old-timey song, really cool. Next we've got, let's see, Gotta Travel On in the key of A. So I'll do a quick check-in here on YouTube. T from Georgetown, Kentucky, playing along. Jim and Jesse song, Yonder Mountain Freight Train. I don't know that song, but I will check it out. Hi, Gary Lack. Cool. Thanks for picking along. Hi, Doug. Picking along. William in PA. All right. Hi, Sandra. Or Sandra. Sorry, you might have to clarify that for me. In Bakersfield. Making that Bakersfield sound. Okay, so next, Gotta Travel On. So we're going to turn the tempo up a little bit for this because this is a faster number, right? So we're going to keep this in the slow tempo range, keep it comfortable for everybody, but I'm going to increase the tempo from where we were. This is Laid Around, Played Around, key of A. Laid around and played around this old town too long. 1 and a 1 to the 4, back to 1. 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1, and a 4 and 5 and a 1. And if I'm kicking it off, I'll go something like 1, 2, 3. Laid around, played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, winter's coming on. Better be. Okay, here we go. Gotta travel on in the key of A. You're gonna kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home, boys, Johnny can't come home. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home. He's been on that chain gang too long. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and it feels like I gotta travel on. I'll play. Sheriff and the police coming after me, boys, coming after me. Hi, Sheriff and the police coming after me, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Play. I wanna see my honey, wanna see her bed, wanna see her bed, boys, wanna see her bed. I wanna see my honey, wanna see her bed. She's the best girl this poor boy ever had. Last chorus. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah. gotta travel on. Yes, that's one of my go-to seasonal numbers this time of year. Okay, moving right along here. Cripple Creek, instrumental. So this is just a great tune. I love playing it. In the key of A. Da 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 da, 4 and 1, 1 and 1 and 5 and 1, 1 and 1 and 4 and 1, 1, 1 and 5 and 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 5 and 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 5 and 1. And it does that 2 times. So this is a little different than other fiddle tune or instrumental forms in that this one goes A, B, A, B, rather than A, A, B, B, as many of them do. So one A part, one B part, and then another A part and another B part. That's the form. And this is a tune that I like to bring up and encourage everyone to be familiar with, because it's one that can go by really, really fast, but you can always play something very simple, just like I was singing. You can keep a very simple break like that. And once you get going on fancier stuff, whatever your arrangement is for doubling up those notes. So you can pepper those things in as you're working on the tune, but if it's going by at a tempo you're not quite ready for that stuff, you can just play the simple melody. Which you could do even when it's blazing fast. You could still play a simple break on it. So that's the point. Now I will start this by playing a very simple version the first time, and then I might kind of busy it up, and then the second time through I might do more of kind of my own style of a break on it. But we'll go like this. I'll play it all the way through, A, B, A, B, and then you play it all the way through, A, B, A, B. Then I'll do it once more, and then you do it once more. So twice through the entire form each, and then you tag it at the end. And I'm going to kick it off with the same tater figures that I kicked off our last instrumental with. So here we go. I'm going to kick us off on Cripple Creek in A. Okay, Cripple Creek. Love that tune. Okay, let's see. We've got a couple more songs here for the slow jam. Make sure you come back for the mid-tempo jam, which is going to happen shortly after we close this one down. Doing My Time in the key of B. All right, good old Flat and Scruggs number. So, key of B. This one, the verse is 1 and a 1. It'll hold it for a while. You kind of got to just listen to the vocal. 1 and a 1. And then on cue, you're going to hear the vocal. 1 and a 5 and a 1, Lord, Lord. And then to the 4. Gotta do my time. And that, you really got to follow the vocal. I'm going to try to keep it consistent each time through. You'll play with some singers who might stretch those things out quite a bit. So you just listen to the vocal to cue the chord changes. However, the breaks are always the same. And the breaks go like this. And the kickoff would go da da da, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 5 and a 1. Da 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 da. So an adaptation of the melody into a little instrumental form. Okay? So if I'm kicking it off, I'm going to go like... something like that. There's the famous, Earl Scruggs banjo thing, and I guess it would have been Paul Warren playing the fiddle on that original recording. Okay, so here we go. Doing My Time. Da, 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 da. Good tempo. Go ahead and kick us off here in the key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On this old rock pile, with a ball and chain, they call me by number, not a name, Lord, Lord. Gotta do my time, gotta do my time, with an aching heart and a worried mind. I got it. You can hear my song. I wanna swing it like John Henry all day long. Lord, Lord, gotta do my time. Gotta do my time. With aching heart and a worried mind. You're gonna play it again. Here you go. Last verse. Now it won't be long, just a few more days. I'm gonna settle down and quit my rowdy ways, Lord, Lord, with that gal of mine. With that gal of mine. She'll be waiting for me when I done my time. Forgot to tell you about the ending, but that's how it goes. It kind of stops and then does a big slow down for that last 5 chord. Doing My Time, great song. If you're not familiar with the Flat and Scruggs original recording of that, definitely become familiar with that one, I would suggest. Okay, cool. Everyone's still on board here. Dies for Days. Loving the Grateful Dead covers. Yeah, we'll get some of those in there. Hi, Mike DIY from California's Central Coast. Right on. Thanks for everyone for picking along on the YouTube channel. And everyone here in Facebook land. Chantal from Nova Scotia. Cool. I hope it's cold and wintry up there. All right. I believe we have one last song on the slow jam, and then I'm going to shut down the video, and we'll have a new video pop up at 1/4 till for the mid-tempo, so come right back. Let's see, what else is happening this week? Speaking of Grateful Dead covers, I've got a Grateful Dead cover show this Friday at the Belly Up in Aspen, Colorado, with Shakedown Street. That's going to be fun. I'm subbing for their regular Jerry guy who's out of town. And then I'm heading to California, and we'll crank up the jams back from the old home place there in Southern California, where I'll be for a little while. And next Monday, I'm not sure. It's holiday week. Everyone's getting to town. So I'm going to keep you posted on next Monday's jam. Might do it and might take Monday off. I will figure that out here in the next couple days. And I'll make a post about that. Yeah, otherwise it's going to be winter next week, and still hoping for that snow. Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow. All right, this is a good old song. And again, I got this one from Flat and Scruggs, but there's lots of versions of it. And they play it in C, of course. I'm in B here. And it goes 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1 to the 4, 4 and 1 and a 1 and 5 and 1. So my kickoff might go something like. Something like that. Okay. From Albania. Hi, Fred. Wow, thanks for picking along. All you all just keep on checking in. Let me know where you're picking from. And hey, if anyone's really feeling it, this is a fun thing to do. Send me a short video clip of you playing along, because I like to post those every now and then, show people kind of, and I also want to hear some of the things you're playing. So feel free to send me a little video of you picking along if you would like and if you have the time. Okay, but right now we are going to play this song, and I'm going to increase the tempo a little bit. This is a fast song typically. We're still in what I would consider slow tempo for this song, but it's going to be a little quicker. So let's just strum a B chord here for a moment, just to get acclimated to this new tempo. Hit a couple licks, or just strum along with me for a moment here on this B chord. I like to do this sometimes when the tempo speeds up, so we can get used to the new tempo. I call this getting acclimated. So now that we're a little bit acclimated to the tempo, go ahead and kick us off in the key of B. Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave this country. I'm going around the world. I'm gonna leave this country for the sake of one little girl. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. I got it. Can't you hear that banjo ringing? Can't you hear that lonesome sound? Can't you hear those pretty girls laughing over on the cold, cold ground? I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. Play it. I'll hang my head in sorrow. I'll hang my head and cry. I'll hang my head in sorrow as my darling passes by. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. I'll play it and then you play right after me. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day, for it may be a powder day. That powder day, that's what we're hoping for, all you skiers out there, right? I got some new skis, backcountry, all-terrain, alpine touring style, and was able to ski up around Steamboat, where I picked them up from Harvest Skis. But there's not enough snow around Boulder, around the Front Range, to do anything up in the mountains. It's kind of freaky and kind of scary. Okay, but anyhow, it might be a powder day for some of you tomorrow. I hope it is. And y'all enjoy. Come on back in about 6 minutes and we'll start the mid-tempo jam, okay?